welcome to this message. I'm your host, Christopher Calandra. With me co-hosting is Brett DePasquale, part of the team here at Elliott Wealth Management. We wanted to, Brett and I, send you this message because the stock market is having a very difficult time. The last month has been difficult. The last couple of days have been brutal. The sell-off we've seen is the worst we've seen since the early days of COVID in 2020, just about 5 years ago, roughly. And we are very experienced here at Elliott Wealth Management. Brett and I will talk about that in a moment, but we wanted to send this message to let you know that we're here. We've been working. We are not panicked at all, having been through this before. So that's the first thing we wanted to share with you. And we also want to talk a little bit about what's going on, what we think we're going to be doing, so that you have a little bit of insight. We're recording this as we go into the weekend of April 4th. The market had two, again, brutal days in a row. It's been a difficult couple of weeks, but things really got worse the last couple of days. So Brett, what do you want to say to our clients and others who are receiving this video message today?
Yeah, so I think first and foremost, don't worry. The weekend's coming up. Please enjoy your weekend. And always remember, too, that everything that you see on TV in the news is going to be blown much more out of proportion than it ever should be. So as you go through the weekend, please know that we're here. We'll answer any questions that you have, but make sure you enjoy the weekend. Write down any questions and give us a call Monday, shoot us an email Monday or over the weekend, and we'll be glad to talk through anything with you.
It's a great point. I am fond of saying, Brett, that you want to remember that the media is not in business to help you make financial decisions. That's not what their job is. Their job is to get you to watch, to click, to tune in. That's what their job is. Their role is not to help you make good financial decisions. That doesn't make them bad people, but they're not there necessarily to help you make good financial decisions. And so we want to encourage people, and we had an email that went out to a bunch of clients this week where we talked about remaining unemotional, not being panicked, letting things play out. In some ways, this episode, this downturn in the market is different because it's related to tariffs, the Trump administration, all the changes that they are implementing or talking about. But, 2020, that sell-off was brutal. That was scary. That was unprecedented because it involved an amazingly scary health crisis with people dying and being sick. But the market in 2020 finished up at the end of the year compared to January 1st. I have no idea if that's going to happen in 2025. It's just that the markets sell off sometimes. And when it does, it's very scary. It's no fun. But the long-term performance numbers of the stock market that we all see and we like and we want to attain for ourselves include dramatic sell-offs like we're experiencing now. We had it in 2020. We had it in the Great Recession in 2007, 2008. That was another very, very brutal period. That was different. That involved the banking sector and finance and home prices going down for the first time ever. So each of the last couple of these episodes have been unique, and it feels like this time is different. Yet the market history is littered with periods like this for one reason or another. So we're going to remain calm, unemotional. We're going to do, we had a team meeting. Everybody should know we had a team meeting this morning to go through our portfolios, the investments, the general landscape. All of us here at Elliott Wealth are going to spend a lot of time this weekend reading, watching, listening, so that when we get back to official work hours on Monday, we have a good pulse of what's going on so that we're in a good position to make good decisions next week and beyond. I think likely, Brett, we'll have another team-wide investment committee meeting at some point early next week, right?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
And any other message we want to send out to everyone who's listening to this ahead of the weekend?
Yeah, I would say the only other thing is just know that the portfolio that you're in for a reason. We've done a lot of work to put you in the right position to handle some of this volatility. So, like Chris says, as a long-term investor, there's comes bumps in the roads. We're at one of the bumps in the roads. It doesn't feel good. It's okay to be afraid, freaked out, uncomfortable, but at the same time, we have you in a great position. And if that position changes or needs to change, we will change it for you. So we've
Yeah.
got you. And if there's anything that you need from us, please let us know.
I would say the combined experience of the, primary team members that are financial planner, financial advisors, we have a cumulative of 100 years of experience. That means we've been through these battles before. So we are tested on that front, and that puts us in a good position to make good decisions. And mostly at this point, just staying the course, remaining calm, not doing anything knee jerk at this point for most people, most of the time is the right thing. If we're going to make some changes, we'll communicate with you. And as Brett said at the beginning, as you listen to this, if you have questions, you have concerns, you want a meeting, whatever, you read something of interest, reach out to us. We're very available. Call us, email us. You could go to our website, Elliott Wealth, and schedule a meeting. So please keep the lines of communication open with us so that we can help you to the largest degree possible. That's what we're here for. You're important to us. We want to serve you well. It's part of the reason why we wanted to send you this message. So thank you very much. We will be in touch, and we're working as hard as we can to get through this difficult period. Thank you.
The views expressed are not necessarily the opinion of Osaic Wealth, Inc., and should not be construed directly or indirectly as an offer to buy or sell any securities mentioned herein. Investing is subject to risks, including loss of principal invested. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. No strategy can assure a profit nor protect against loss. Please note that individual situations can vary. Therefore, the information should be relied upon when coordinated with individual professional advice. Please note, the information being provided is strictly as a courtesy. When you link to any of the websites provided here, you are leaving this website. We make no representation as to the completeness or accuracy of information provided at these websites. Nor is the company liable for any direct or indirect technical or system issues or any consequences arising out of your access to or your use of third-party technologies, websites, information, and programs made available through this website. When you access one of these websites, you are leaving our website and assume total responsibility and risk for your use of the websites you are linking to. Securities and advisory services are offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Insurance services offered through Elliott Wealth Management Services, LLC, not affiliated with Osaic Wealth, Inc.